Country crosses landmark of administering 200 crore vaccine shots. Prime Minister Modi calls the drive unparalleled in scale and speed. All-party meeting ahead of Parliament session concludes. Issues of different viewpoints come up for discussion. Assam to introduce English as medium of instruction for science and maths from class 6 to 12. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma pays tributes to Yuthiraj Singh on his 187th death anniversary. And in badminton, PV Sindhu demolishes Wang Ziyi of China to claim the crown of Singapore Open. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sangeeta Bhattacharjee bringing to you the stories in detail. In national news first, India has crossed the landmark of administering 200 crore doses of the COVID-19 vaccine today under the nationwide vaccination drive. In a tweet, Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya said the 17th of July 2022 is a day to remember forever. It may be recalled here that India started the nationwide COVID vaccination drive from the 16th of January 2021, and within a span of 18 months, it has accomplished a significant milestone of administering 200 crore COVID vaccine jabs to the eligible beneficiaries. The government has recently decided to administer the free COVID precaution dose for the people above 18 years of age at government vaccination centers from the 15th of July 2022 till the next 75 days. In Northeast too, overcoming various challenges including connectivity and natural disasters, the governments of different states have achieved considerable success in vaccinating their citizens. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated all Indians on crossing the special figure of 200 crore COVID vaccine doses. In a tweet, Modi said, India has created history again. He said he is proud of those who have contributed to making India's vaccination drive unparalleled in scale and speed. He added that this has strengthened the global fight against COVID-19. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur has also said in a tweet that Indians have achieved this at a record pace while unleashing reforms and protecting livelihoods through the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. On the other hand, Union Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya has set emphasis on scientific research, manufacturing of COVID vaccines and setting up a huge network for nationwide vaccination drive have played a key role in the speedy administration of 200 crore COVID vaccine doses to the people. The minister stressed that administration of COVID vaccine is essential for the immunization of children.
आज 200 करोड़ टीकाकरण का लक्ष्य पूरा किया है। यह देश और देशवासियों के लिए गौरव की बात है। इतना मुश्किल लक्ष्य हमने मात्र 18 महीनों में हासिल कर लिया है। जहां विश्व में कई देश आज भी कोविड महामारी से जूझ रहे हैं, वहीं भारत ने 200 करोड़ टीके लगाकर न सिर्फ एक नया कीर्तिमान स्थापित किया है, बल्कि दुनिया को एक नई दिशा भी दिखाई है। मैं इस उपलब्धि के लिए सभी देशवासियों को बधाई देता हूं। साथ ही मैं इस महान कार्य को सफल बनाने में जुटे हमारे सभी साथियों, विशेषकर स्वास्थ्य और टीकाकरण कर्मियों को धन्यवाद देता हूं। धन्यवाद।
In more national news, an all-party meeting called by the government ahead of the monsoon session of Parliament beginning tomorrow was held in New Delhi today. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi, Congress MPs Mallikarjun Kharge and Jairam Ramesh, TMC MP Sudeep Bandyopadhyay, Rashtriya Lok Dal MP Jayant Chaudhary, DMK MP Tiruchi Shiva and others attended the meeting. The meeting was convened to seek cooperation from all political parties for smooth conduct of both the Houses of Parliament. Briefing the media after the meeting, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi said members of 35 political parties took part in the meeting. He said the issues like revision to list of unparliamentary words and ban on demonstrations came up during the meeting.
Which have been declared, which have been notified or circular has been issued regarding the unparliamentary phrases. I would like to clarify on record, the Speaker has also clarified, the Lok Sabha Secretariat has been publishing from time to time a compilation of the words and the expressions declared by the Chair to be unparliamentary. These compilations are brought out for the use of presiding officers, members of Parliament, state legislators interested in parliamentary studies.
The 16th round of military talks between India and China got underway this morning. Army commanders of the two countries met on the Indian side of the Line of Actual Control (LAC) at Chisul-Moldo meeting point. Focus of today's talks was on disengagement along the LAC in eastern Ladakh. Leh-based Fire and Fury General Officer Commanding Lieutenant General Anindya Sen Gupta led the Indian Army delegation, while South Xinjiang Military District Chief Major General Yang Lin led the Chinese People's Liberation Army in the talks. This round of talks was held after External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar's meeting with his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi on the sidelines of the G20 Foreign Ministers meeting in Bali. Moving on to Northeast now. In Assam, Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma today reviewed various programs and their implementation of the Education Department in presence of Education Minister Dr. Ranoj Pegu. They discussed steps taken in the field of elementary education, Samagra Shiksha Adarsha Vidyalayas, technical and secondary education. Dr. Sharma took stock of the progress in implementation of e-office, disposal of files under Mission Sadbhavna, recruitment and promotion, amalgamation of schools and boost to school infrastructure. He asked the department to introduce English as medium of instruction for science and mathematics from 6th to 12th standard. Still in Assam, Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma today launched the Chief Minister's Institutional Plantation Program by planting a sapling at Janta Bhavan. The program will be implemented till 15th August by the Science, Technology and Climate Change Department, covering more than 80,000 institutional campuses under the state government. He urged all institutions to plant 75 saplings coinciding with Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and transform the program into Amrit Briksha Mahotsav.
Eta Obhilashi Asoni Ami Hatot Luisu. ইতিমধ্যে মুখ্য সচিব আৰু মন্ত্ৰী মহন্ত ডাঙৰীয়াই কৈ যোৱা অনুসৰি এই কাৰ্যসূচী 15 আগষ্ট পৰ্যন্ত চলিব আৰু 15 আগষ্টলৈকে আমি কিমান বৃক্ষ ৰোপণ কৰিব পাৰিলো তাক এটা অনলাইন পোৰ্টেলৰ জৰিয়তে মনিটৰ কৰা হ'ব।
Arunachal Chief Minister Pema Khandu, who has completed 6 years of his tenure, today expressed his gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi for entrusting him with the responsibility. In a tweet, Khandu said that with the continued support of the Prime Minister, state government officials and the people, his government has ensured development in Arunachal Pradesh. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today paid his tributes to the legendary warrior Yutirot Singh on his 187th death anniversary. Sangma said Yutirot Singh fought till his last breath to prevent Khasi Hills from falling into the hands of the British colonizers. His sacrifice and bravery will be remembered for generations, Sangma said in a tweet. In another development, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today called on BJP's National President JP Nadda in New Delhi. Sangma informed in a tweet that he presented Nadda with products from the farmers and entrepreneurs of Meghalaya. Earlier on Saturday, Sangma met Union Minister for Parliamentary Affairs and Coal and Mines Prahlad Joshi in the national capital. In badminton, ace Indian shuttler PV Sindhu has clinched women's single title of Singapore Open. The two-time Olympic medalist defeated Wang Ziyi of China 21-9, 11-21, 21-15 to claim her maiden title in Singapore Open and third title this year after registering wins in Korea Open and Swiss Open. It took her just 12 minutes to wrap up the opening game, which included winning 13 consecutive points. Wang Zi, however, fought back in superb fashion to draw level as she gained the second game. The decider started on a nail-biting note before she gained a 5-point lead at the interval. The Chinese looked to fight back but eventually failed in the end. In cricket, the third and final one-day international at Old Trafford in Manchester between India and hosts England is now underway. India won the toss and decided to field. Till last reports came in, England made 226 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. The series is in the balance at 1-1. In Arunachal Pradesh, Taba Tadeur, Minister of Education, and Padmini Singla, Commissioner Education, flagged off a team of 35 students to participate in a 5-day program to be held at Birla Institute of Management Technology, Greater Noida in Uttar Pradesh, under the banner of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and Ek Bharat Shreshth Bharat. As a part of the program, the students from Arunachal Pradesh will interact with the students and teachers of Uttar Pradesh and exchange their ideas on culture, tradition, cuisine, festivals, and games and sports.
यूपी जा रहे हैं हमारे एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत की जो हमारे पार्टनर है अरुणाचल की यूपी है मेघालय है तो आप वहाँ पे जब जा रहे हैं यू आर द एम्बेसडर ऑफ अरुणाचल प्रदेश जब आप वहाँ जाएंगे हमारे यहाँ की अरुणाचल की अपनी कल्चर के बारे में उन लोगों को बताना है यहाँ के खान पान के बारे में बताना है.
In Meghalaya, the laying of floral wreaths and bouquets marked the 104th Garo Labour Corps Day on Saturday. This year's celebration marks the 104th anniversary of the occasion when a handful of Garo recruits returned safely after serving the Allied forces fighting the war at the front line in France way back in 1919. Of 456 Garos, only 120 men had returned on the 16th of July. For more updates, viewers can also watch our bulletins and other programs on our YouTube channel, DD News Guwahati. And to end the news, the main points once again. Country crosses landmark of administering 200 crore vaccine shots. Prime Minister Modi calls the drive unparalleled in scale and speed. All-party meeting ahead of Parliament session concludes. Issues of different viewpoints come up for discussion. Assam to introduce English as medium of instruction for science and maths from class 6 to 12. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma pays tributes to Yuthirot Singh on his 187th death anniversary. And in badminton, PV Sindhu demolishes Wang Ziyi of China to claim the crown of Singapore Open. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.